Zia Cooke is a three-time champion, twice at Rogers, once at the University of South Carolina. Now she's averaging 3 points per game, reaching the competitive peak only to begin the climb again. That's life in the WNBA. With only 144 roster spots, it is the hardest league in the world to make. But Zia is there, and despite struggles as a sophomore with the LA Sparks, she is not going away.
Nice. It's only going to get better for me from here, and it's really not doing nothing but building a monster.
A monster forged by a season that has at times been a nightmare.
I'm not happy, of course, with the things that are going on in my circumstances, but at the end of the day, I won't let it deter me from who I am. I know the player that I am. I know I'm way better than last year.
She's not alone in knowing it.
Her mid-range is lethal, and she stops on a dime.
Cooke dropped a season-high 14 points against the Liberty, making her presence felt 9 minutes per night.
Zia is a glue player for us this year. Coming off of that great career at South Carolina, it doesn't always translate for everybody, and she's been such a champion in her role, and that's what we talk about, always being ready.
That's what Cooke talks about with those closest to her parents and Coach Dawn Staley, keeping her steady.
In times like this, you start to see who's with you and who's not. Coach Staley used to tell me, she would put me through certain things so that I can handle a situation like this. I'm not sure how she knew this is something that I could possibly go through, but she knew. And that's why I always used to say she would give me the toughest love. I'd be like, why are you doing this? Why are you treating me this way?
Staley was preparing Cooke to find her way, which is exactly what she's doing, with a familiar edge.
Man, mentally, I'm just unbreakable. It can't get no worse than this. The situation that I'm in right now, it genuinely can't get any worse. So I'm just taking the opportunity to just be a good teammate right now, be a good teammate, preparing for next season and coming back ready to kill, betting on myself.
Winning is part of sports. So is losing. The Sparks have done more of that than any team in the WNBA this season. Cooke, more now than any year of her career. But ask anyone about the pride of Toledo, and what they're most proud of is that she's a winner, a description which still has little to do with stats and more to do with spirit.
What Zia's going through right now is going to be such a benefit. She's learning how to be a professional through the disappointment. She's going to have great stories for these young rookies coming up.
Honestly, that's what keeps me going right there, is understanding that it's not easy to make it in this league, but I am here. I'm blessed regardless of my situation. It was written for this to be a part of my story. For young girls, this is something that they definitely can look up to, especially my girls from Toledo. I want y'all to see what I'm going through and understand that that doesn't mean it's over. And I'm not going to stop till I get what I want.